Howie Roseman. You devilish dog. Howie Roseman. Whoo, boy. Whoo, boy. This is feeling good. This is feeling good, man. It's your boy Joe Castro, a.k.a. Philly Fresco. It's Philly the podcast. The Philadelphia Eagles have signed former New York Giants cornerback James Bradberry to a one-year deal, $10 million. If you guys remember, if you guys were here in our last stream, I was saying that the holdup was the $10 million. I felt that the Eagles were kind of holding out, trying to get a little bit less. I haven't seen the numbers. I haven't seen the exact details of the contract, but I'm thinking Alshon Jeffrey, I'm thinking, the $10 million is kind of the max of the contract. A lot of incentives thrown into there. So I'm wondering to see how much it's actually going to cost the Philadelphia Eagles. But this is a good move, man. This is a good move. I really can't be. This is something that honestly I didn't think would happen. Right, I think we all talked about it. We all hoped for it. We all wanted this to happen, but I don't think it was something we honestly thought was going to happen. The Philadelphia Eagles now have a very formidable, cornerback duo, and then you add Avonte Maddox to that formulation. You have a very good trio of cornerbacks out there. The safety spot is something that obviously we're still worrying about, but now it's a little bit less of a worry. This is an obvious upgrade over Steven Nelson, and that's no slight off Steven Nelson. This is a player that you can probably $10 million guaranteed. I don't know. Because we were all talking about Alshon Jeffrey. I go back to the Alshon Jeffrey trade signing just because we all thought he was going to get like 14, 15 mil, and he got in that neighborhood, but it was a lot of incentive-laden things, and it didn't hit the cap. When I talk money, I'm talking cap. I don't care if you give this guy $1 billion. As long as the cap number isn't crazy, I really don't care. Obviously, with $1 billion, that's like Patrick Mahomes talk right there. But man, I have to see the numbers. Like I said, I want to see the numbers, and I want to see what the actual numbers are. I'm sure those will come out. I'll keep an eye on Twitter. If you guys see it, let me know. But Eagles looking good, man. The Eagles are looking very good. So, all right, so Adam Schefter is saying the Eagles will pay him $7.5 million, including $7.25 of that guaranteed, another $2.5 million in upside, bringing the total value of the deal to $10 million. That's not bad. That's not bad. I told you guys yesterday, man. I thought the $10 million was a little bit rich for the Philadelphia Eagles. This kind of gives you both. I'm sure that the upside is probably easy to hit for him. I'm sure the incentives are probably easier to hit for James Bradberry. $7.5 million, that's nothing, bro. We have like 2.5 left. That's it ain't like it's gonna get us nothing, but that's Howie Roseman strikes again. So obviously I'm still a little bit on the surface worried about this safety group, but that's it. That's the only position that we can sit here and nitpick and say Howie Roseman didn't, address. Outside of that, he hit everything. I don't want to say I hate Howie Roseman. I'm not the biggest fan of Howie Roseman. I don't think a lot of people are, but we got to give this man his flowers. But what's going on, Jinx Wolf? What's going on, Michael? Philly Ace in the building. What's going on? The 803 Hitman says all JG got to do is press the corners now. Facts. Yeah, it's all on these coaches now. It's all on these coaches. It's all on the coaching staff. If you don't get it together, it's on you. You have the players. There's no more excuses. I said this in a 2-minute warning I did the other day. There's no more excuses for the Philadelphia Eagles. You have a on paper easy schedule. You have a better team than last year. So you gotten better. You got an easier schedule on paper. I know it's not the biggest of measures, but either way, you have no excuse to not go out there and perform now. So we'll see what happens, man. Michael DeJean saying I would have done 2 years though. Cowgirls big mad. They upset. I wouldn't be mad at 2 years. I think that he took a discount to kind of do like a prove-it year. I think that he's going to be able to hit the free agency market after having someone across from him who's very good, right? Darius Slay, you can make an argument he's one of the better, if not one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, at least off of last year. So you look at that, and as a cornerback that wants that CB1 money, playing CB2 across from a very good cornerback is going to make you look better. So I think that this helps him. So I don't think he would have took a 2-year deal. I just don't think it made sense for him. But who knows? We might see that he goes out there and balls out, and we keep him, and we can, he might love it in Philly. He might love the atmosphere. He might love his teammates, and be like, listen, just give me a long-term deal, and we can, finagle the cap room, because that's really all that matters. That's really all that matters. Dallas is definitely upset. That I wouldn't even say upset. I say the rest of the NFC East is put on notice. It's time to respect what the Philadelphia Eagles are putting together. Whether it works out or not, on paper we are doing something that we haven't done in a while. You know what I'm saying? We're actually putting a full team out there and worrying about like every season, at least, maybe you can exclude the 2017 season, but I think I was still even worried about our cornerbacks in that year, even though I feel like they kind of overperformed. But either way, you look at that season, maybe that's the one season that's an outlier that you say we had kind of everything filled up and we're able to fill it up throughout the year, obviously getting Jay Ajayi and all those other guys. But this year just feels different. It just feels different. And a good type of different. You know what I'm saying? A good type of different. What's going on, Christian Salinas? What a move by Howie Roseman. Yeah, I can. Nobody can complain about this. There's nothing to be said that's maybe. Nah, I can't even play devil's advocate right now, and I'm not gonna because I'm happy. AK Eagle says, what's good, Joe? Howie for GM of 2022. Amazing moves and made us a legit threat. I agree. Now it comes down to the team actually putting it together and putting the, it's time for rubber to meet road, right? It's time to actually go out there and drive this beautiful Ferrari that, Howie Roseman tuned up and got for you. So Charlia says, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm hyped, Drew Johnson. What's going on? What an offseason. Yeah, this is looking good, man. I got to get some sleep and sign and hook me up. I respect that. Quality move for the Birds. Yeah, James. I mean, there's nothing that can be said. That we waited it out, I feel like, probably the longest we could. 7.5 million guarantee, or 7.25, excuse me, is not that much. That's really not that much in the big picture of what he's going to bring to this team, right? As a New York Giants fan, you guys going to love him, but in my opinion, he should not be a number 2. He's truly a number 1 in my opinion. Hey, even better for us, right? Even better for us. If he's, what I'm saying, overachieve at number 2. That's the thing. We are going from, having some of the, and I'm not trying to talk no junk about any of our former players, but we've had a drought of having very good cornerbacks, and our secondary has not been great for a long time. And I feel like we have kind of overhauled this secondary, and now you have Darius Slay, now you have James Bradberry, now you have Avonte Maddox, who I think is sneakily one of the better, if not, again, one of the best slot cornerbacks. So what can you be upset about this? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 52 people in here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like, you know what I'm saying, join the family. I'll hit the like on the way out, though. Yes, sir. Go get you some rest, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. It's only going to get crazier. What a crazy offseason. Facts, man. It feels good. All Eagles need to do is pick if we get Jesse Bates, I don't know how we would fit that in money-wise. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a Howie, there's a way, I should probably say. But bars, that all rhymed. You heard that? But no, I mean, if we could get Jesse Bates, this is not just an offseason. This is a changing of the guards. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the whole AFC is getting top heavy. The NFC is getting very, very dispersed in talent. I won't say that they're all trash because, there's still good teams. But I can't say that any one team in the NFC is head and shoulders above. Obviously, the Rams, you know what I'm saying? They're probably the favorite in the NFC. But even them, they're beatable. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm afraid of them. Like, I know that they just won the Super Bowl, and kudos to them. But I still believe that they're beatable. So this is the year to get everybody on this, to get your cavalry going, right? As some people would say, but it'll be crazy if we get Jesse Bates. I might cry. 1 year deal too if he doesn't. Yeah, 1 year deal is that's what we're good at. That's what we love to do, especially at this stage of free agency. We love to get those 1 year deals. So I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. Mike says great move. It really is. It really is. 12-5 record. That's what I'm saying. This season is going to be fun. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about it yesterday. I was on Lindy's channel. Shout out to Lindy. We were talking about it yesterday with if you win 10, 11 games, 12 games, it still might not mean that you're a great team, but I kind of feel like 10 wins at the very least is your floor, because You have a better team and you have a worse record, and the NFC is just in general. I'm not even saying just the NFC East. The NFC in general is not as strong as it has been in prior years, and I just feel like we're built different. We're built different this year. I'm feeling this team. Usually, it's like I wait till closer to the closer to the season I get, the more unrealistic I get. But I'm feeling pretty damn unrealistic right now. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty unrealistic right now. I'm excited about this pickup. Joe, can you still afford Bates after this signing? Like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. If you restructure some guys, if you work some things out, if you outright trade somebody for him, what is Jesse Bates' contracts numbers? Because I'm not going to sit here and act like I know. Let me see Jesse Bates' contract. Because obviously, well, he's on. So we would make his contract, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't want to sign his franchise tag, right? Because I know we couldn't afford his franchise tag. If that's what it came down to, we couldn't afford that. We couldn't afford bringing him on here. We would have to extend him. So we could possibly, because we are getting money coming in. Now, this is just spitballing, right? But what we could possibly do is go ahead and pay Jesse Bates something small this year, like a big signing bonus, but something small on the cap. You're still going to have to figure something out. Maybe trade Rager in that, and you're getting like $1 million or $2 million back from that. You'd have to make some things work, but there are some things that you could do, especially if you're willing to give Jesse Bates that long-term deal. So that's really what it comes down to. If Jesse Bates says, all right, look, I understand the cap needs to work this year. Just give me a decent signing bonus. Next year, make sure, kind of like what we do with A.J. Brown, because A.J. Brown's contract doesn't really kick in until after next year. So, he's still on his rookie deal. That's why it worked for us. That's why we're still able to go get players. Devin says, let's go. Yeah, I'm hype. I'm glad everybody's hype about this. I was kind of nervous that people were going to come in here and be, Debbie Downers about it. But nah, getting rid of Rager will be the absolute hands down best move of the offseason. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if they would need him. I feel like the Bengals have a pretty good wide receiving core. I could be wrong about that. I could definitely be missing something, but wait, I thought they paying him $10 million. So it is the value of the contract is $10 million. That's why I always say, like, give it a little bit before you actually react to the actual number, because even though it's still not that far off, $7.25 million is what we're actually on cap for, right? The value of his contract is $10 million, if that makes sense. Stigma. I'm glad everybody hyped. $7 million for a number one cornerback. Goddamn, Howie Roseman. Hey, and that's the thing, man. He's not even going to be asked to be a number one cornerback. He's going to be asked to be that CB2. He's going to be asked to cover whoever on his side. I wonder what they do, though. Like, do you have Darius Slay? Because Darius Slay has said time and time again he wants to cover the best wide receiver. So do you finally let him do that and know that no matter who else is the other guy, you know what I'm saying, you have a guy it's going to get interesting. But now Jonathan Gannon has zero excuse. Jonathan Gannon has zero excuse now. You have to go out there. You have to make this work. There's zero excuse. So 7.5 mil is that the actual, I think it's 7.25 is the actual guaranteed money, and then we're on the hook for 7.5 as far as the cap. Howie definitely is the GOAT this offseason. I'm loving these moves. Amazing move by Howie. Howie running circles. Yeah, man. He's showing you how it's supposed to be done. That's you know what I'm saying? He's showing you how it's supposed to be done. We got the best receiving and cornerback groups we've had. Yeah, facts, in a long time. And we probably got the best cornerback group in the NFC East now. On Sunday we're gonna have Lord Brunson and Rome from Cowboys Fans Talk on Best of Enemies. So we're gonna talk about this. This gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? If we had our feet to the fire before, if we was hype about this season before, this only hypes us up even more, right? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. If you are new, I see a lot of new faces. We have a possibility for an extension. That's the whole thing. We're the team that's going to say, listen, we can't pay you too much right now, but we can extend you. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you an extension. We'll give you a 4 or 5 year extension. And I don't think we're afraid to pull that trigger, especially on younger guys. Jesse Bates is what, 26? 20? How old is Jesse Bates? That man 25. That man's 25. Yeah. We could give you a couple years, Papa. You want to come chill in Philly? We got you, bro. We got you. Where is he from? He's from Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right, so there ain't no connection there, but it's all right. We'll figure something out. You like cheesesteaks? Come on down to Philly. We got you. We cooking people this year. RJ, if we don't go out there and perform, I'm going to be so disappointed. And I'm not going to sit here and put a number on being good. Like, I don't know. But it's really hard for me to look at that schedule, look at our team, look at what we did last year, start to put everything together and say we shouldn't win at least 10. I don't think that that's crazy to say. We got Bradberry. We definitely did, Dank. Top 5D, top 10. Oh, there's no excuses now. How he did his job. It's time for these guys to do theirs. Facts. That's 100% true. That's 100% true. It will be down to coaching. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I said this before. I said the three people that I think are under the most pressure are probably Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, and Jonathan Gannon, and Shane Steichen. I think those are the three people that are probably going to be put under the most scrutiny. If our offense doesn't work, they're going to blame Shane Steichen. If our defense doesn't work, they're obviously going to blame Jonathan Gannon. And if Jalen Hurts just doesn't look good, they're going to blame Jalen Hurts. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. But what's going on, BMO? He says, with this move, I can see them giving the young safeties the chance to be starters, so maybe no Jesse Bates. That's how I'm feeling. I think that this kind of shows that they're probably just going to let these young guys fight it out. And you have so many people at that position, and who knows what they want out of their safeties, right? We don't know what you might not need a star at that safety position. The way that they kind of devalued the linebacking position, maybe that's shifting now, and they're kind of feeling that way about safety, that they don't need that top tier safety to go ahead and do what they want to do. Dallas is sick. Absent Wallace will have to hold down the fort. Hey, I believe in him. I definitely believe in him. I don't care about the rest of the NFC East respecting us. They're going to find out. Facts. Talk to him. Hope this isn't another Nnamdi Asomugha situation. We paid Nnamdi Asomugha out the rear end. So, I mean, if James Bradberry's not good, we didn't spend that much money. I'm not mad. If you I'll be mad that he's not good and he didn't pan out. But I wouldn't be mad if he wasn't good. Like, as far as, we wasted all this money. We didn't really waste that much. So, there's no number 2 or number 1 corner. Not now, depending on how you want to run this offense. Like I said, if you want to keep, Darius Slay as that guy that kind of just hawks down your number 1 receiver, he's still your number 1 cornerback. That's how they're going to look at it. But I think that now you could just say, hey, hold your side down, and that's it. Get used to your safety behind you, know their strength, know their weakness, and that's what's going to help them, right? When you get safety help and you're moving from side to side, you don't, obviously it comes with time, but if you're only working with one guy, it's going to be easier to really understand that guy's technique, understand where he's kind of going to fall off at, understand where he's good at and where you're not. There's so much more to it. It's just, continuity is such a big thing, especially at the NFL level. There's the boundary corner and the field corner. We have a cornerback room that we haven't had since, I guess you could say 2017. We haven't seen it pan out, right? But I think it might even be better than that 2017. Hey, Joe, by the way, we can thank Hurts for this because he did enough to convince them to roll with him one more year, is what you get when your quarterback is literally costing you nothing. I don't say we could thank Jalen Hurts. I mean, there's a lot of people that are on a rookie contract. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say we could thank Jalen Hurts. If we wouldn't have Jalen Hurts, we probably would have drafted a rookie. And if we could have gotten Russell, that's the one thing that people, I think, love to look over. If we could have got Russell Wilson, he would have been an Eagle. I think that's very obvious. If we could have gotten Deshaun Watson, he would have been an Eagle. The Eagles are obviously okay with upgrading, but Jalen Hurts is our guy. Let's not compile fake stories to make him look better. That's my thing. Not saying that you are, but I feel like a lot of people do that. They want to compile a bunch of, he did this, he did that, and he didn't really do it. 3-4 defensive front in our scheme will be key. We have to take aggressive approach to deploying the weapons in our arsenal. Cox, Hargrave, Davis occupying offensive line with our linebackers attacking. Yeah, it's you got to pick your poison at this point. You really have to pick your poison. And 3-4 is we're going to definitely be running a lot of different fronts. I can definitely see this defense running a lot of different fronts. And at this point, you have to, especially if you're Jonathan Gannon. You have to see what works for this team. You have so many young players. so many young players and so many versatile players. No reason to be afraid of the Rams. We don't play them. Yeah, but I mean, even in the playoffs, like, I'm not too afraid of them. Like, I think that we could beat them. Like, if it really came down to it, we just got to figure out what our game is. I think we're just as talented as any team in the NFC. I know that the Rams are, like, that's why I'm just saying the Rams are probably the one outlier, but outside of that, I'm not too afraid of anybody in the NFC. We are one of the best rosters in the NFC, not to mention the East. Yeah, I agree with that. I think we have like a top 5, top 6 roster right now on paper. Number 1 corner, number 2 corner are the same thing depending on the scheme. Yeah, it all depends on the scheme, right? If Slay don't follow then throw 1 and 2 out the window, just ball. Facts. That's all that really matters. It'll be interesting to see how they play that out, but I think it just comes down to ego, and I don't think Darius Slay really cares that much. I think Darius Slay was more so saying that because he knew he was the guy. He was our only question. Now, that's no slight to anybody, but he wasn't really asking that much that last year for it because he knew Steven Nelson was holding his side down. So I think it really just comes down to him understanding and feeling comfortable with the guy across from him. Is there any way that this 1 year prove it deal ends up as being Slay's replacement? Possibly. You never know what happens. You really never know what happens. You never know what happens. The Eagles are building somewhat of a dream team. Nah, let's not say that, Tiffany. Let's not say that. It ain't no dream team. Don't. Nah, it ain't no dream team. We're building a good team. Yeah, he said, don't say that yet. Don't say that. Super Bowl contenders, I'll say that. Maybe. I mean, it's going to take time for this team to gel. So I don't want to. I'm not jumping off no ledge. I feel a lot better about this team this year than I did last year. I'll say that. This year, I feel way better about what this team can be than I did last year. Be careful what you say, that you don't care if the NFC East respects you guys or not, because it could always come back and bite you in the butt. Yeah, I mean, but you would have to improve, Blue City. You know what I'm saying? Like, the New York Giants, I don't think they understand that you're supposed to get better every year. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, I don't really care if the teams respect us. I just care if we beat them. And I think that's what they're saying. Like, I don't really care what they say about us. It is what it is. If we can at least because it is. The Dallas Cowboys have been giving us fits as of late. So we need to get over that hump. It's plain and simple. We need to beat them if we want to be a deep playoff run type team. Eagles making the right moves this year on paper. Facts. We're going to get Bates inside it. If we get Bates, I'm changing the name of the channel to Philly the Jesse Bates. I'm going to be Philly Jesse Bates Fresco. That's what I'm going to change that. I will be so excited. Should we go after Jesse Bates? Look, it's all about what you want to do. He's young enough that I feel like he can be a cornerstone to this defense. He's somebody you can grow with. You can go, and he's already got veteran, presence to him. He's been in a Super Bowl. He's been, played meaningful times. He's been a starter his whole career. So, I mean, as a fan, yes. As a person saying, like, is he talented? Heck yeah. It just really depends on how much money they're trying to spend, because they don't got money this year. So now you're digging into next year's money. Now you're digging into your future assets. Is that something you want to do? So that's really what it comes down to. Don said, I knew it was coming. I mean, I think we knew this was a possibility. I just don't think that I can't say we didn't expect it because we knew we were going after him, right? I don't care what the number is. It's not our money. No, facts. I feel you. As long as it works. Hey, as long as it works, it's true. As long as I ain't gotta send a check every month, right? Pick your poison. That's the thing. You're gonna, especially on defense. On offense, you can say the same thing, but especially on defense, there's so many different players that can play so many different positions that it's gonna be hard for any team to realistically just sit back and say, all right, we're gonna play this type of way, or an offense to say we're just gonna sit back and play this type of way. Shout out to you. I don't know what that was. But shout out to you. I love that thing. I don't know what it is, though. Hold on, let me see if I can see it on mine. I think it was a super chat. Did I miss something? Hey, I don't know what it was, but I appreciate whoever did it. I appreciate you. What's going on, Marlon? What's going on? Next move needs to be a better punter. Let's not say that, man. Let's not say. Shout out to my guy Aaron Sippis, bro. Shout out to my guy Aaron Sippis. Shout out to the 86 people in the chat, man. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family if you guys are new. You know what I'm saying? If we had to get a Russ or Watson, it would cost us money, which wouldn't get us. No, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Slay already said Epps is up, so that's Harris and Epps. That's what it will be week 1, and that's more than enough with the rest of the talent on the defense. I agree. I agree. Bleeding Grease says only 30 likes, but hit that like button. That's what I'm saying, man. How many likes we got now? Come on, man. Come on, nah. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love it here. I do too, bro. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Oh, he just subscribed. Shout out to you for subscribing. I appreciate that. No excuses for gaining this year. Yeah, I agree. I agree. No excuses for anybody on this team, man. Hey, Joe, let's go back to 1996. I think I still see some counts being stuck there. Facts. Wait, is it possible to get Bates? Well, Bates, I don't want to sit here and say that it's possible, but Bates is saying that he doesn't want to sign his franchise tender. So if he doesn't want to sign it and they want to move on from him, the Eagles could obviously offer something for him. He's still on his rookie deal, if I'm not mistaken. So it would make sense, and then you would have to extend him. And we could do something like we did with A.J. Brown, because A.J. Brown's contract, or extension, I should say, doesn't really kick in till the end of his rookie deal. So that's something we could do. It's possible, right? Anything's possible. Roland says 2011 vibes. Yeah, I'm feeling it, man. What's going on, Takeem? What's going on? Bates didn't sign his franchise tag. We should trade for him, give them a second, and Dillard. I would probably do that. I ain't gonna lie. We got 2 seconds next year. That would be a beautiful way of using that. We got a lot better. We definitely did, Rome. We definitely did. Big pun in the building. Punisher. Ryan Rowe, what's going on? What's going on? The Giants still better. I was happy to see Big Pun in here, and then I read what you said. Come on, Big Pun. Come on, man. It's crazy because you and the Giants got something in common. You and the Giants players got something in common. Neither of y'all want to be players. They don't want to be NFL players. You know what I'm saying? That's how they play, at least. Shout out to you for subscribing. Appreciate you. You a genius. I love that. That is the funniest thing ever. I love that. That is the best thing ever, man. Honestly, Gannon has so much flexibility. Maddox could be used like a safety in some packages. Exactly. There's so much you can do with this. You still got Jacoby Stevens, who you're running at linebacker / safety. So there's so much you can do. We got to get Bradberry under contract for years, bro. We'll see what happens. I'm sure that they'll talk over the year. What's up, brother? Just subscribed. I appreciate you, John. Let's go, True Savage. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm hyped. Shout out to you for subscribing, man. Bang that like button for Bradberry. Yes, sir. We got 87 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Look, I'm hyped. I mean, there's not much to say, right? There's not much to say. The Eagles are doing everything we asked them to do. This is like the first year. Bates makes us a Super Bowl contender at this point, just asking for. I agree. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, Joe. Wait, who said that? AK Eagles. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I think that if we get that dude, that really ups our chances. Joe Smith says, I haven't had this much optimism before a season since the Eagles got T.O. That's a fact. Marvin says, I'm hype. I'm hype as well, bro. This is gonna be a fun season. Rager and Dillard for Jesse Bates. I could do that, King. I could do that. Bates pickup would be Bates pickup would be insane. A Bates pickup would literally be the icing on the cake. I want to see the same game planning with Hurts as I saw in the one game Minshew started. High percentage plays to the tight end, wide receivers, and running backs. A more methodical approach. I agree with that, ADW. I agree with that, and I think that they have a full live, right? They have a full. I'm feeling the live chat visual Castro. I appreciate that, Jeremiah. I appreciate that. My girl a beast with Photoshop, you know what I'm saying? She was tired of me looking like a regular, she's like, we ain't regular. No, I'm just kidding. But no, real talk, I really do feel like this team has made a complete 180. I really do feel like they have. Do be happy about Bradberry. Why are you always talking about the next guy? Who's he talking about? Philly Cruz says great offseason for the Eagles. I agree. I agree. So you at this point you could say the division round is the mark. Yeah, yeah, I want to win a playoff game, man. I want to win a playoff game. Yeah, I can say that. I can say that. I can say I want to win a playoff game. I think that should be our floor right now. Like, we are adding all these pieces. And I'm not gonna say that this isn't a Super Bowl or bust year, but you got to show me at least be competitive in the first round, wherever that may be. If you end up getting a shout out to Taylor for subscribing, shout out to you, appreciate you, you a genius. But you know what I'm saying? Even if it's we just look good in our first round, now I can take that. But we have to improve. Don't sleep on Kayvon, dude, is an up and coming. I like all these guys. What's going on, Lindy? What's going on, brother? I guess I have to go home opener. Bro, I might have to too. This is easily the best team. This is easily the best offseason the Philadelphia Eagles have had in a long time. 2016 didn't even feel this good on the surface. Like, I feel like 2016, we didn't know what Patrick Robinson was going to become for us, right? That was just a sweetener. We didn't get Jay Ajayi till the end of the season. So this even feels better than the 2016 offseason. Let's hit that 4K subscribers. Yes, sir. Where are we at? We're not too far. We're like 500 away. Yeah, we like 5 something away. We got it. We at 3365. So let's get to 34. We got 110 people in here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. If you are new, take your time to go watch some of the interviews. You know what I'm saying? We just had Dave Spadero on, just had Fran Duffy on. We've had a lot of people. Sam Munson from PFF on here a couple of times. So if you guys are into stuff like that, you guys are into any of those guys, definitely check out the interviews. We do them all the time. Dirty says we called Bradberry that icing on the cake yesterday. Let's not keep moving the goalpost saying Bates would be the. Yeah, nah, you're right. No, listen, I'm hyped with this. I don't want to make it sound like that. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not hyped with this. I'm ecstatic about this. Is the icing on the cake. This, if we stopped right here, I would go, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful way to go into the season. But if you get me Jesse Bates, can we get extra icing? Are they the candles? Are these the, maybe the icing flowers? You know what I'm saying? Like the icing design or something? Dream Team failed because they believed in the hype. Dream Team failed because of a lot of reasons. I just think we misused a lot of players that year. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. We got 115 people in the chat, man. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get up to 100 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? I would really appreciate that. It's all up to Hurts. Yeah, it's all up to a lot of people, man. It's all up to the people that have say on game day. Howie did his job. Howie in this front office, the scouting department, they did their job. Now it's on those guys. Now it's on the guys that have to go there and practice and play every week. I believe we got that 04-05 talent and 17-18 chemistry. We made the Super Bowl both them years. Hey, I would love to win another Super Bowl, man, but I'm not gonna put that. I'm not gonna put that stress on my team. Just go out there and be better than last year. Prove us right. And if you do that, let's get it. What's going on, Bergeg? He says, "What's good, Castro? Now we are going to be world champs." I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Dale says, we coming for blood this year. I'm excited to see this defense. I've always said I'm a defensive guy. I'd much rather see the defense be nasty than I care about the offense being, world renowned or something like that. Obviously, you need both to win, but I would rather win games 3-0. I love good defensive play. So, and I feel like Eagles are built off that. I feel like Philly's built off that grit, off that toughness. So that's what I want back, and I think we got that back. Jordan Davis is going to eat people alive. No, pause. Like, he's going to go out there and play like a monster. And a quote that he said that really got me excited was that if there's 2 guys on me, somebody's free. So, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. That's the mindset I want him to have. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be stocking the stats. He doesn't have to be a stat stuffer or whatever you want to call it. Just go out there and play some ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Free everybody else up, make them better. Howie Mad Dog got a statue and he didn't. If we win this year, Howie going next to Rocky. Also, oh God, that's a fact. That is a fact, bro. That is a fact. This is the best Eagles team I've ever seen, and I've been a fan for over 27 years. We going to the Super Bowl. I agree, man. This is a beautiful team, man. This is a beautiful offseason. This is a beautiful offseason. I realistically can't think of an offseason that we've answered every question like this. Like, we really have. Howie is executive of the year. Howie's whatever you want to name him of the year. Like GM of the year, executive of the year. Sure, if he wants to get coach of the year, I'm cool with that. What's going on, Richard Roof? What's going on, Tim? I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm sorry, Howie, you did it. Yeah, right? He's invited back to... I said yesterday that if he did this, I would invite him back to the barbecue. He is officially invited back to the barbecue. I apologize. I officially bring him back to the barbecue. Hopefully he brings something. I respect the people who admit they were wrong about Howie Roseman. You got to. There's no way that you can't. Joe, you should go get Gio back on the podcast again. Yeah, I'll reach out to him. Again. He still follows me on Twitter, I believe. I know he's busy, man. That man's a superstar right now. It's amazing how he managed to do a complete 180 on how fans feel on him. He's done that like a couple times, to be 100% honest with you. If you really remember we flipped on how we felt about him like 10 times. I just logged on and saw we locked up Bradberry. Eagles are loaded on defense. Gannon can't screw this up. It's a big fact, man. It's a big fact. And it gets me worried that we only have him for 1 year, like a lot of you guys are saying, because if Gannon does screw it up, what are we going to do next year at cornerback? I'm good with this signing just as long as it doesn't turn into another Orlando Scandrick. Yeah, I don't think it will. I'm seeing no less than 13-4. I'm loving it. Stop that dream team crap. Yeah, we gotta stop saying that, bro. We gotta stop saying that, y'all. Cause Cowboys fans are gonna use that. We got 150 people in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Can y'all please hit that like, hit that subscribe? That would mean a lot to me. I really would appreciate it. Do not say the word dream thing. It's a fact, bro. That was our backup quarterback that said that. I feel like our backup quarterback is not allowed to have any press conferences this offseason. At all. Yes, no, please. Yeah, exactly. I'm here for the Cowboys. Yeah, there's no Cowboy fans in here unless I'm missing them. Where they at? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Great stream again yesterday, man. Show y'all love to Castro's channel. I appreciate you, Lindy. Yeah, go check out Lindy, Lindy End Zone, man. We definitely chopped it up for like almost 2 hours yesterday, man. It was a lot of fun. Trade Rager for Bates, and we have the best defense in the league, hands down. I think it'll be scary, bro. It'll be very scary. Just stepping in. Let's go, Eagles Nation. Yes, sir, Quezzy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We taking it back to 91. Yes, sir. I'm hyped for this team, man, and I love to see that everybody's hyped. This is one of the rare moves that nobody can complain about. None of us can really be that upset about this. We can say that we hope that it doesn't turn out bad. Howie heard the noise and shut up everyone. He did. Honestly, Castro, I think it was more coaching staff was more in play than Howie. That's what I'm feeling, but if that's true, then I'm even giving kudos to Howie Roseman. Kudos to Howie Roseman for being able to change how he's acted and being able to take criticism and react to it in a positive way. We good, boys. We real good. Even if Hurts shites the bed, we still. Where are you from, Daz Deals? Where is everybody from? We got 130 people in here. Where is everybody from? Is everybody from Philly? Oh, Lawrence, I see you throwing up stars. You Dallas, you infiltrating. Y'all ain't got no news, so you over here. We young and good, and we still holding 2 first-round picks for 23. Talk to him, David. David Moran, talk to him. It's going too fast, or else I'll give everybody a moderator. So next time, you guys, if you don't have a moderator, if you guys are in here, I'm going to throw you a moderator. So definitely come on back. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. I want to know where everybody from. I want to know where everybody checking in from. Where are you when you heard that the Philadelphia Eagles got James Bradberry? You know what I'm saying? I just got a new mouse and I don't know how to use it. Why Gardner Minshew is a cool dude. Gardner Minshew is the man. Gardner Minshew is the man. I ain't mad at that. With a good defensive scheme, we will be a Super Bowl champ. I think we can definitely fight to get there, man. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You guys know me. If you've seen this channel before, you know I don't like to jump off, you know what I'm saying, the roof on anything. But I really feel good about this team, man. I cannot wait till Sunday when me and Lord Brunson get to just. I don't even think we gotta say that much. We don't even got to say that much to Cowboy fans right now. Go tap that like button for Big Dog. Respect the hustle, Castro. I appreciate you, Philly's finest. I appreciate you. They on self-harm watch the Cowboys. They are. They are. Lawrence Starr says DC for life. I don't know, man. You're gonna be this our year, boys for life. That's what y'all sounding like right now. Fly Eagles fly, baby. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I don't know about y'all. But I can't wait. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm never saying anything bad about Howie. I'm sure I will. You from Cherry Hill, from Georgia, from Philly. Great pickup for the Eagles. Stolen facts. North Philly. Okay, so we got a lot of Philly in here. New Jersey, St. Louis, upstate New York. New York, big city of dreams and everything in New York. Portland, Oregon, outside of Philly myself. Delaware, New Jersey, Ohio in the building. Philly, Syracuse. Okay, so we I just want to make sure because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, travel a little bit more. I'm trying to see where I got a couch at. Let's get it, James in the Eagles building. From Philly, Fresno, Cali. Nick and them boys changing. Oh, Fresno, Cali, that's dope. Nick and them boys changing the narrative on the Eagles. That's a big fact. We all knew that last year was just trying to figure out what we were going to become, what we were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So we have to just figure out, we have to just let it happen. Let it happen. You guys were saying this all last year when I was ranting and raving. I'm going to do the same this year because I just, you know what I'm saying? I go week by week. It's not good for my health, my doctor says, but it is what it is. So I go week by week. I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling that week. But right now, you can see, and I hate to use this word because I know, you know, Sixer fans are going through it right now, but we're seeing the process develop. We're seeing the process work. So we just got to keep believing in it. Keep letting it go, man. Keep letting it grind. Keep letting it work. David says dynasty in the making. I would take that. I would definitely take that. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. Samuel Rowe, okay. Richmond, VA. I love Virginia. Kansas, but I'm a Chester High grad. Oh, word. How long you been in Kansas? I live in Alabama, but I was born and bred in New Jersey. At work, couldn't even focus. That's how I'm feeling. I know I do video editing on the side, and I'm supposed to be having some videos done right now. So I am going to get off pretty soon and get that done. But as soon as I said it, you can ask my girl. I got up and I was like, let's go. You know, she's like, what happened? But I'm hyped. This is a big move, man. And it's like you would think I'm almost more excited about this than I am about the A.J. Brown thing. And it's not because it's a better move. It's just because it's more unexpected. I really didn't think that he would change my mind. We all wanted this to happen. We all thought it could happen. But he went out there and made it happen. You know what I'm saying? This guy, James Bradberry, didn't just fall into his lap. I guess you can say that because he fell a little bit in this free agency. His number went down a little bit, but we still gave him a sizable contract. And to me, that says how he said, I'm getting my guy. And I love it. That's something we haven't seen so long. Unforgiven Heart in Philly from Texas. Oh, that's tough, man. You going to the Christmas Eve game or the Houston Texans game? Which one you going to? Because you got to go to one, right? Rock Island, Illinois. Okay. My guy, I'm one strong out here. Maybe we'll find more. We're going to find more. Delaware. No, I'm from Delaware, 20 minutes outside of Philly. Newport's News, Virginia, Northeast Philly. Houston, Texas, Ryan. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Are you going to the Texans game? I'm at work and I heard the news, put my AirPods on and hopped in your live. I feel you, bro. Like what I'm telling you, when I saw this news, Minshew statue going up next to Foles statue. Hey, we should just give everybody a statue. The Yankees have or a bunch of baseball teams I think have it. They have in the outfield a bunch of statues of their former players. The Eagles are just going to have to do that to offset because you can't take down the statue at this point, I feel like. You were sitting on the throne, Shane. That's when the greatest of things happen, man. That's when the greatest of things happen. Quez, you from Memphis. That's what's up. The native, Tennessee native. There are so many Cowboy fans in Tennessee. It's hard to be an Eagles fan. That's dope. Memphis is a dope spot. I was talking to somebody. I forget who I was talking to about Memphis, Tennessee yesterday. But I went to Memphis, Tennessee before. I loved it out there. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's, there's rough areas of it, but it was really nice. You guys got some dope museums. I love music, and you guys have a lot of dope musical museums. Obviously, with Elvis and everything. But I like Memphis, Tennessee. That's dope. I'm from the trenches, aren't we all? Aren't we all? South Carolina. What's going on, Philly girl? Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. I've never been to Minnesota. I would love to go to Minnesota. Dirty South, Georgia. Living in Atlanta. Okay. Raiders fan, good luck, and would love to see my team and yours. Hey, Lafayette, we're not playing this year, right? No, I don't think we're playing this year. I don't know too much about what's going on with the Raiders, so I'm not going to sit here and act like I do, but I know you guys paid Derek Carr, and I'm happy about that because he deserved that money. That man is underrated. So I hope nothing. Oh, you guys got Devontae Adams. What am I talking about? So it'll be interesting. You guys had a really good offseason as well. We nice, Jason. I agree. This is going to be a very fun year. This is going to be a very fun year. I'm not going to lie. I see you, bro, when the news broke and dropped up. I respect that. I respect it. It was worth it. It was worth it. Hopefully it wasn't too much. Hopefully it wasn't too much. The Super Bowl against the Raiders. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Where's the Super Bowl this year? My kid mom's deceased. Eagles was her team. That's dope, man. That's dope. Well, in memory of her, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try and get another ring for her. Can't wait to see 500 reactions. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not live. I'm low-key waiting to see what he got to say. I really can't believe we got this done. Delco, oh word. Come on, y'all. Let's not be afraid to believe 10-plus wins. Lock it. Facts. West Philly. Honestly, I don't see too many people saying the opposite, the process. I really don't. West Philly, huge day, boys, huge. Yeah, this is North Louisiana. Shout out GTA Black Planet. What's that? Sirianni has a chance to make something special with this team. Facts. Bro, I told y'all to stop pooping on Howie. One day people will understand what I be meaning when I defend certain individuals. I know what I know. Just saying, hey, you was right. So ain't nothing I can say. Ain't nothing I can say. Richmond, VA. So y'all all over. Y'all all over. No more process. I've seen enough. If James Bradberry is good, why he only get a 1-year, $10 million contract? Hey, that's something you can say, I guess. That's something you can say. I don't think that it's very debatable that he's going to be a highly, I don't want to say a high upgrade, but he's going to be an upgrade over what we had at CB2. So I'm excited. What's going on, Show Enough? But let's see who else we got in here. Make sure I'm not missing nobody. Burgang says 15-2. I'm not surprised. Super Bowl's in Arizona. All right. That'll be interesting. What if Arizona makes it? Stop being so pessimistic. Who else do you want? Zach or go? Exactly. I mean, this is a guy that can at the very least be somebody that helps these guys out. Let's go blow up Skip's Twitter. Facts. I'm hyped though, man. This is gonna be a fun season. But either way, man, I am about to get out of here. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. If you are new to the channel, I really appreciate it. If you guys did hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. We are on that road to 4K, so let's get there before the season. But other than that, man, y'all know what it is. James Bradberry is a Philadelphia Eagle. So fly, Eagles, fly. And we out here. Peace! What's going on, you guys? Today's show is sponsored by our friends over at BetUs.com. BetUs is offering 125% deposit matching up to $2,500. So sign up now and use code JOIN125. BetUs has decades of online betting experience and millions of satisfied customers. So place your wagers on BetUs.com. Get your deposit matched, and don't forget Philly Fresco when you're rolling in that dough. Link is in the description, and thank you so much to BetUs for your continued support. Now let's get back into it.